back, episode 10. Today I'm looking at modifying the seat, and by retaining the seat lock with the original key operated from the side panel, it allows me to swap between a pillion seat, the original seat pan, but at the same time fabricate a separate single seat and tailpiece, which will allow me to remove the foot peg hangers, change the seat over and swap to a sort of full calf racer look. So today I'm looking at the pillion side, and so therefore I need to change the seat hooks, which currently hook onto the frame, remounted such they provide a little bit of stability. I also need to, or want to, remove the flare in the seat. It was way too wide and just looked clumsy. And also I want to make the seat a little bit flatter because it's a little bit too low with a sort of cruiser look, and make it higher because I'm much taller. So these are the original seat clamps, and they locked onto two tubular nodules welded onto the outside of the frame, which I've cut off. They were bolted up from the inside of the seat, and I'm going to take those off, mount them lower and further in, and that will just provide a little bit of lateral stability. So the lock will hold it in place, and you can see from this white tape here, what I don't like is the flare of the seat. I don't know if you can see that, it's quite wide, and it's fine if you've got a big arse, but I'm just going to trim it along that line just to make it a little bit more svelte at the rear end. Right, that's a better shape. So, need to trim the foam. As you can see, I've already trimmed some back, but we've got quite a bit of bulk here that I'm going to trim back now. And I started using a hacksaw. I do remember, and the lady in the foam shop said, the James Martin electric knife. This is the thing that allows you to trim nice and evenly. Thought I'd check with my wife. She doesn't mind as long as I clean it up. However, it could involve physical harm if on Christmas Day she's picking bits of black plastic or foam out of her turkey. We shall see. Front's too low for me, so bought a bit of a 2-inch high compression foam. Didn't want the multi sort of chip stuff, although it is tougher and higher density compression. Don't want bits of lumpy bumpy stuff coming through, so this is what I've gone for. So I will glue that on like that and then shake that when it's glued up nice and tight. Right, before I stick that together, what I do want to do is I've fashioned a slot there. Doesn't have to be too neat because it's going to have a cover on it, and so I want it to be recessed so it doesn't shift around, but at the same time I don't want it sunk in too much. What I do want to do is lose the ends a little bit deeper because I don't want them sort of sticking out. I don't know if you can see that. I don't want them sticking out like lumps on the corners. Just make that a little bit deeper and then bury the cable through the foam to come out in the seat. Now this does have the integrated indicators, which I'm told are an MOT failure, not legal in this country. And it does have the split tail brake light. I'm only using it for the brake light, so most of the time unseen, big illumination. I've got separate indicators and brake lights, so but the option is always there at a later date if I change my mind or whatever. And then that will be in the back like that. I think I've said before, my concern is that if you put the brake light too low under the back of the bike, then it's not visible enough, and I don't want to get hit up the rear by a big juggernaut who sits so high they can't see underneath, and so this will never be obscured. It'll be at the highest point, should be immediately visible. So a bit of a safety issue, but a design one as well. I think that would look quite nice. May turn out to be a pig's ear. Watch this space. Because of where the seat hook came out, it leaves a bit of a gap, and I don't want it collapsing over time and then the seat cover puckering, so I've just fashioned a little bit in there to make sure that it doesn't collapse. So that's good. I've measured the back, which I'm going to cut and do indoors because it's a bit warmer in there. I was told by my wife that if I burn out her sewing machine, I have to buy her another one. Could be cheaper to get someone else to do it at this rate, but we'll see. So this is the foam that we're talking about, which is going to cut like that. I'll leave that edge just up proud for the moment. Okay, it's been about an hour. Looks well and truly stuck. I've been having a go at the sewing machine. We're not getting on. can see, built it up here. It's got a good 1.5 inches in height here, and I've sort of faded the sides in either side and maintained a bit of a sort of a wider seat area here, just a little bit of a dip in the middle. So I want to get this as close along the sides to the original lines because they look good. So I think actually I might use the rotating sand on the drill, and but I think that's the basic shape. So I probably need to lose about 1/2 inch all over just to make it nice and smooth and blend in. Hopefully that'll make a difference. Channeled out a bit of the seat foam. I've put in the wiring with the brake light, and I've tucked a little bit of seat leather sort of type material into the channel and back out, and I'm just gluing down the back side. Not bad. So a good couple of days work. Managed to get the rear light Frenched into the seat. Need something to do with to do something with the seat cover. I'm going to be sending that off, I think, to have it professionally covered, some nice stitching on it, and so on and so forth. So, okay. See you next time.